Hi, good morning. I'm Abby Broad, mindset coach for women in business, helping you to create harmony without compromise, to have the business you deserve and live the life that you desire. So how did I get to this point? Okay, so I've got quite a lot of new followers, thanks to some wonderful Instagram audience building tips that I've been getting. And so I'd like to welcome all my new followers, but also sort of introduce myself a little bit, and let you really know kind of, so how did I end up being a mindset coach for women in business? So my journey began as a life coach. That's how I trained. So I trained originally as a counsellor, and then went into life coaching. And it wasn't until I had qualified and I'd had some clients and done some work, and then I started to network, and I started to really see what being in business for yourself and by yourself really actually meant. So whilst there was a lot of support and help out there, there was a lot of stuff that also triggered me, and a lot of the limiting beliefs that I felt or thought I'd left behind. So business can be a bit of a scary place. It shouldn't be terrifying, absolutely it shouldn't, but yeah, it's exciting and scary at the same time. And so in my book, Does It Really Need to Be This Hard? So I wrote a book about exactly this, sharing my journey and the things that that happened to me. There's a lot of stuff I didn't put in the book. Things about bullying in Facebook groups, being gaslighted, getting, building up your business. I would I was I was very naive at the beginning, and just sort of, I'm kind of like that annoying puppy in the dog park that just goes around bothering all of the older dogs. Oh, play with me, I just want to be friends with everyone. And whilst that did work for me in a lot of cases, in some, it bit me in the arse big time. And I found myself in situations where people were like, pushing me out of their space and stuff like that. And whilst that doesn't happen a lot, and it doesn't really happen to me now, it's something that I do see happening to others. And also, it kind of triggered my kind of underlying limiting belief, or my fear, should I say, which is to not bother people. So all my jolliness and wanting to just be friends with everyone, so that was very much about not wanting to bother people. And in business, sometimes we need to bother people, don't we? But it's hard. And when you're in business by yourself, it is going to be hard. So the 7 big struggles are what I talk about in my book, and they are the basis and the core of all of the coaching that I do with my clients. So whilst I began as a life coach, wanting to coach people in their life, relationships, families, all those kinds of different things, it was all a bit woolly and a bit vague, but that's a whole nother video. So I got to this point where, because I realized it wasn't just me, I wasn't the only person feeling this way. I wasn't the only person being triggered. I wasn't the only person wasting time, energy, money, and missing time with my family. Because it's the thing, when you become consumed with the struggles, everything else has to go out the window, and that kind of that panic and the fear, it just keeps you pushing and pushing and pushing. So I realized I wasn't the only one, and my business pivoted, and that's basically how I got to where I am. I found myself with this little tribe of women, who I'm very pleased to say are still very much a part of my business, my life, and my tribe. And we kind of got together, and they were like, Abby, it shouldn't be this hard, should it? And we're like, no, it shouldn't. And this is what I do. So this is how I help my clients. So it's being in business by yourself doesn't mean you have to be on your own, and having others around you, having a business coach. So I'm a mindset coach, but I am a business coach, so I will help you not only with issues around balancing your time around family, because this is the thing, if you can get it done quicker, easier, and cheaper in your business, by having somebody to bounce ideas around with, if you can get it done, yeah, you've got more time for yourself and more time for your family. That's the core of what I do. But I can also help my clients with things like social media, getting that confidence. This is the thing. I mean, I'm not a marketing expert, I'm not a branding expert, but I am an expert in that feeling of sitting there going, oh, do I really want to say that I'm this person? Do I really want to put myself out there? You know, how your fears can hold you back from taking action. So the fundamental part of what I do for my clients is I help, excuse me, I help them to hear the good stuff. So when you can have that conversation with a coach and you can get out of your own head, you can create a plan and you can start to take action. When you can really shine a light on those what feel very real, but are actually, you know, our minds say, yes, it's not real, is it? So a fear can stop you doing something, absolutely. But sometimes just by talking it through, it's enough to remove that limiting belief, to be able to take action. Because the thing that's actually holding you back is an emotional attachment to a thought or a story that you've decided to tell yourself. So my story of not wanting to bother people, in business was triggered time and time again, and it just pushed me further and further backwards. When I actually, you know, started to work on that and find my own place and build my own confidence and say, actually, do you know what, I could just do it my own way. Yeah, so things start to really move. So that's how I help my clients. Yeah, so drop in the comments. Yeah, so how has your business changed over time? How long have you been in business? You know, what has triggered you to pivot or to maybe take a different path? How has your business changed over time, and why? So drop in the comments and let me know, and I will see you all very, very soon.